What is up allemaal, Stefan hier en van harte welkom bij een brand new interview. Vandaag is het weer zover. We gaan weer praten met een van onze succesvolle studenten van het Business Blueprint programma genaamd Milan. Milan is iemand die 3 maanden geleden is gejoind in het programma van de Business Blueprint. En hij heeft inmiddels, hij is van 2k per maand naar 150k in totaal cash collected gegaan binnen 3 maanden tijd. En soms moet ik mezelf even knijpen als ik gewoon luister naar deze resultaten en te horen wat mensen gewoon aan het doen zijn binnen onze community. En het is niet zozeer dat, en dat zal ik ook zeggen in het interview, dat ik een magische pil geef aan deze mensen. Het komt er meer gewoon op neer dat deze mensen het stappenplan volgen van wat bewezen is. That's it. En ze gebruiken de AI-systemen, ze gebruiken de klantacquisitiesystemen. Ja, er zijn systemen die wij ze geven die ze voorheen niet hebben gebruikt. Maar al met al zijn het vooral dingen die ze vooral meer moeten doen. In plaats van nieuwe dingen. Oké? Dus met het interview in Milan wil ik dat je heel goed gaat opletten in de down die hij heeft gehad. Want hij wou bijna stoppen met zijn agency op een gegeven moment. Maar toen kwam hij tot ons, vond hij nieuwe inzichten en ging hij door naar waar hij nu staat met zijn agency, waarbij hij geweldige resultaten aan het behalen is voor beauty salons in Zweden specifiek. Het interview zal in Engels zijn. Dat gezegd hebbende, ik hoop dat je heel veel waarde weer gaat halen uit dit interview. Zo ja, laat me dan zeker weten in de reacties wat je van het interview vond. Zonder enig gedoe, laat u direct induiken met de popcorn erbij op het interview met mij en Milan. En hopelijk krijg je nog meer inzichten in hoe je jouw agency en de smaak kunt schalen. Zelfs als je bijna al je klanten verliest, de hoop hebt verloren en bijna de handdoek in de ring wilt gooien. Let's get into it. All right. Dear people, great to have you all back here on an interview. Today, we have a special person. Milan is joining us today. And Milan has been a member of the program, I think, for the past 3 months, I think, 3 or 4
Yeah,
months,
3 months,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, an English interview because Milan is from Sweden himself. Usually we do the things in Dutch, but now, Milan is from Sweden and originally from Serbia, where he is right now as well. So it lays close to my heart. So that's also awesome. But Milan, great to have you on. Thank you for taking the time and jumping on with me today for this interview to share with people your journey and of course your brother's journey, because you do it together with your brother, which we'll get into in just a second, on how you guys have built the agency to a great level. And there's so much more to come, but you've already built it to an extensive level, which we're going to go in depth on today with this interview. So without further ado, I would like to get started with your journey. We'll take it back all the way to when you started your agency and pretty much the beginnings of your journey. So maybe we can start with that. You can tell us a little bit more how you and your brother Nikon, how you guys ended up like starting, or what you were doing before you went into like the online marketing space. We all have our own unique stories in that sense. So let's start with that, and then we'll see where it takes us, man.
Sure, sounds good. Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me here. It's a great opportunity for me as well to share my journey of everything. Really how it started. I'm 25 years old now, and I think we started about 2 years ago. So I was about 23 years old, and my brother was 20 years old. And basically how it started, or what I was doing before starting in this online space, is I was a truck driver, and my brother Nikon was a plumber actually. Uh, and I remember it very like vividly because we sat in our apartment in Uppsala in Sweden, and I was very unhappy with my job. I was working like 60, 70 hours a week just for very little pay. All my money went to rent basically, and the same for my brother. We were just slaving away. And I don't know, I've always had like big dreams and stuff that I want to do, and I've always had that like itch. I was never satisfied with a job. I always switched jobs because I would get bored, or I would get, I don't know, frustrated with the pay or something like that. So we just sat in our apartment and started watching a bunch of YouTube videos on how to make money online, because I really wanted to get out of that 9 to 5 rat race, as probably many of your viewers want to do as well, right? Yeah, I just came across a YouTube video, something called SMMA. I did not know what it was or anything. I literally no previous experience in anything online. I just saw that video. I think it was Iman Gadshi, I think it was. Yeah, and I was just like, all right, let's do that.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, and we just started. I remember because I mean we literally had zero experience. We didn't buy a course, anything like that. We just got started with emailing companies, basically.
Hmm.
We did not know how to do the service delivery, nothing. We just started emailing people. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of the road to where we initially started it, like in our apartment in Uppsala, frustrated with our situation and just wanting to get out of that situation and make more money, basically.
Nice. Nice,
Yeah,
man. And
yeah.
what triggered you guys to go more in the SMMA route instead of like going like the other route of like, usually people look at e-commerce or like drop shipping or
Mm,
like all these other things. Like what got you guys really into like SMMA that you thought like, hey, a service-based business might be the way
yeah,
to go for us?
yeah, yeah. Well, firstly, I think my first thought was that it would be very easy.
Hmm.
It would be very easy to, get customers. It would be very easy to, do the service delivery. It didn't sound that complicated versus, starting a drop shipping business. I didn't do that much research into it beforehand, but in my eyes, it just seemed easy, and it seemed promising enough that I could take like immediate action and not, delay anything. I mean, we literally made a decision one day, and we started sending out emails like the other day,
Nice.
even with like zero experience in it. So yeah, I
Mm,
think it was that it seemed easy at
right.
first. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it, man. That's what I hear with a lot of successful people also in the program and just
Mm,
like the general like avatar of someone that's successful, which is like, I have no clue what I'm doing.
yeah.
I'm gonna just do it and just see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Like even if I don't know the model or what it is, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just try it, and then we'll see how
Yeah.
it goes. Because you'll always be quicker than the person who thinks through things like 100 times, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I noticed. So okay, and so you guys started without any like program, without anything like that. The usual like Imangaji route, like you start and you
Yeah.
start looking at things and
Yeah.
walk us through how did that go up until like the first one or two clients? Like how long did it
Yeah.
take? How did it go?
Yeah. I mean, it took a long time, mostly because we were so inexperienced. And I kind of regret that now looking back that we didn't go the program route or, bought a course or something like that. So we basically just it was trial and error all the way, right? We started doing outreach to like big companies like Netflix. Looking back at it, I don't even know why we were doing that, but yeah. So it took a long time. I think it took maybe like 6 months to get our first customer. Uh, and the road to there was just sending out emails. We started doing cold calls. We started getting more knowledge in how like an SMMA should be structured. So we picked a niche, which was the chiropractic niche,
Mm.
and physiotherapists and stuff like that. So yeah, 6 months in after doing a lot of cold calls, a lot of emails, we got our first chiropractor client, and we did it for free. And we didn't get paid for it, but we got the first one at least, which was a great success in our eyes. I remember it. We were actually in Portugal at the moment, because right when we got that first client, we quit our jobs and we took a flight to Portugal. I remember we were a little bit quick on the,
Yeah,
but yeah, we felt so good about it,
of course.
We were like,
Yeah,
yeah, fuck yeah, first client, let's do it, we're gonna get 10 more easily.
yeah.
That didn't quite happen, but it was a great experience and it's fun to look back on as well.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
you guys like what jobs were you doing? You were in sales, I think, right? Or
Yeah, I was helping a company sell flowers,
mm,
basically. And
mhm.
Nikon was doing plumbing, and I was also truck driving a bit, but that job I had quit like way earlier than that. So
Got
yeah,
it. Got it.
yeah,
Okay, makes sense. So you guys got the first client, and then you were like,
yep,
okay, just forget about it. Like, I'm gonna just go to Portugal immediately.
yep, yep,
Okay, so walk me through then. Like, you guys ended up like learning, of course, the way of getting the client, doing the service delivery.
yeah,
Walk us through how did it go after that, like until like getting more clients. You guys went to Portugal, and then
yep,
how did the story unfold after that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So after that, in Portugal, I think we signed a few more clients, few more chiropractors and osteopaths. Uh, it was a it was a stressful period because we didn't have the service delivery like fully, we didn't really know what we were doing. We were just kind of hoping for the best. And it actually worked out because we were calling the leads as well and booking them in for them. So it worked really well. But I don't know. I think our mindset at the time wasn't good at all. We weren't doing as much as we could in Portugal. But then
Mm.
when we got home, we kind of dialed in. We started doing more outreach on Instagram, DMs, more cold calls, and we just signed more and more clients. And then one day we actually accidentally got a beauty clinic, like a med spa client, and that seemed even more promising. So we kind of switched to that niche a bit. I mean, we're still doing both because we have knowledge in both. And
Right.
yeah, that's when things really started taking off. When we got, a bit of money coming in, we started doing ads, started playing around with that, started signing clients from ads because that allowed us to have more time for other things as well, not just doing cold calls, all day.
Of
And it
course.
was a great relief as it is now to, just get appointments like automatically on the calendar. It's really, I mean, yeah, it's nice.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah,
Amazing, man. So, okay, so you guys ended up getting like more clients of the first niche first, and then
yeah.
once the beauty salon like came, and then you guys were like, oh, okay, this like might be like a niche that we could maybe that we see a
Yeah,
lot of opportunity in that sense. Okay.
yeah,
And so what I'm hearing a lot, Milan, in this conversation is that you guys just figured it out as you were going,
yeah,
right? And you
yeah.
weren't thinking a lot like, oh, maybe we don't know how to do the service, or maybe we don't know. You guys were just in the moment
No,
of like just get
yeah,
shit done, just
yeah,
get
yeah.
it going.
Just get them in, and we'll
Yeah.
figure things out
Exactly.
as we
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
Yeah. And that's beautiful. And then from that point, like walk us through like how did it go? How did it go after that? So like you went into like you got the beauty salon client, still
yep,
kept the other clients. And
yeah,
then because of course business is not without like ups and downs. So I know, kind of what happened after that, but
yeah.
walk us through like how did it go like after you got that beauty salon client and then kept all those other
Yeah,
clients?
yeah. So I mean, it went as you said. There were a lot of ups and downs. We were playing around with a lot of different payment models, pay per show, pay per results, retainers, and stuff like that. So it was never really steady, if you know what I mean. It was always kind of chaos, even though
Mm,
we were past that like 10K mark that everyone's dreaming about. There was still a lot of problems and a lot of chaos systems wise. Um, but it went well until like because this was during the winter period in Sweden, and then the summer holidays came, right, which is kind
right.
of after that period. We joined your program right after the summer, so
Yeah.
during the summer our contracts were shit. So every single client of ours just wanted to pause their agreements because they were going on holidays. So business was really bad during that summer period.
Right.
Yeah, but up until then, everything was going well. We were, figuring things out, learning along the way. We were in a good place, but yeah, it didn't last too long.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. That's when I remember we started talking about like July or something
yeah, yeah,
this year. And like that's what you always will get, right? Like with an agency, like you will always get like points where it will be kind of uh people will kind of be more passive. They'll be
mm,
more like going on vacation, or like it's
yeah,
a winter, so we're not as active or something
yeah,
like that. And it's about dealing with those things. So at that moment when we talked in July, like what was kind of like the situation then? Like how many
mm,
clients did you guys have, and what were kind of the transitions that were happening
yeah,
in the lead up to
mm,
joining us?
yeah, yeah,
Just to give people an idea of like how it actually what can happen in business, right? Because you can
yeah,
be in like this feeling of like I'm just signing clients the entire time, but then all of a
yeah,
sudden it can change if you
yeah, for
don't,
sure.
adjust to it really really quickly. So how did you guys do that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like during the summer when our clients left or paused, we were kind of shocked at first, but looking back at it, I know I shouldn't be that shocked because there were other agencies that we have been in contact with. They told us this, prepare for summer.
Mm-hmm.
But we were kind of happy about getting some money coming in, so we were doing, traveling, stuff like that, just spending a lot, which was stupid. But yeah, we had a good time as well, so I don't know.
It's,
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I'm here now. I'm still alive,
Exactly.
we're making money, so eh,
Exactly.
it was
Yeah.
an experience for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually don't know how we survived the summer because I mean, revenue, we had like two clients that were active. I mean, that's
Wow.
like 2K a month.
Yeah.
We're two people. We had a bit of money saved up, obviously, but not that much. So,
Yeah.
we were struggling. We were contemplating, to just throw in the towel, to be honest, because we worked so hard and now it felt like, just everything was taken away from us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was either, just throwing in the towel or, just going all in and getting help as well, right?
Yeah.
So after the summer, my mindset has kind of shifted to, all right, let's do it all in,
Yeah.
take a lot of risk, buy that program, spend money on ads. Because before I've always been kind of scared about spending money on stuff that I don't know. That's the funny thing. You're never scared about spending money on like going traveling but when it comes to, buying a program or spending a lot of money on ads, you're always kind of like, is it gonna be worth it?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm always looking at, okay, where can I spend my money and time so it will generate me more business or, more opportunity in the future.
100%.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
of course we met in October, but before that you joined, of course. What have you noticed? Because like up until that point that you guys have joined the Business Blueprint, it was mostly done
yeah,
through you know, like your own efforts, like just falling, standing up, and just trying out different things.
yeah,
What have you noticed that has been kind of um and not to kiss the program's butt or something or myself, but just like
yeah, yeah.
give people an idea on like what can actually change, even if you're already like an existing business owner and
Mm,
doing like okay numbers in
mm,
terms of joining a group that can shift your entire paradigm on how you can grow a
yeah.
business. Like what were your insights
Mm,
once we started talking and then made that step eventually
mm.
to, make that growth?
Yeah. So, I mean, the first or the biggest thing for me at least is the community and getting help from someone that has already done the journey that you're on, right?
Yeah.
Because you've all done it. There's people in the program that has done it that is making 50 to 80K a month, right?
Yeah.
And just being near people that are successful, you will become like them, right? It's like if you hang around with people that are broke, you're probably gonna become broke, right?
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing for me. I kind of we kind of share some, I don't know, some energy with each other, that,
Yeah.
we all just push each other to higher levels all the time. And that's the most valuable because previously it was just me and Nikon. Uh, we were basically alone. So that's one thing as well. We were really feeling lonely in this journey when things were going up and down, and we didn't have anyone to, share ideas with or to talk with. But now it's so like it's so nice because I can just text you or some things are going shit. I'm stressed out. What should I do? And you
Yeah.
guys just come in and like, all right, let's relax. Let's just fix this, right? It's not a problem. Because you've already done it, right?
Yeah.
So
100%.
that's the most valuable thing for me at least. But then there are of course other parts. You've helped us a lot with the client acquisition system, with our ads. I think yeah, I told you as well, like last time we ran our ads before November, I think you were kind of shocked as well because you asked me, are you calling the leads? And I'm like, what leads? I don't have to call them. They're just booking on my calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, I
have to do
remember.
anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, I mean, that's been golden as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your client acquisition system there works really well for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
100%. 100%. And so you at that moment when we joined, you had two clients, 2K a month ballpark.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
how did it go since, of course, like I always try to say, like in these calls, because like in these interviews, the
Mm,
people don't think like that I have some magic pill or something that I give you guys, and
yeah,
then you
sure.
you just start talking about the program like, oh, it's the best thing, and you just changed my life. I'm like, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
always humble with that, because like you of
sure.
course you have to do the work yourself.
Yep,
But like
yep,
what, like how did it go? Like, so from two clients to
yep.
the growth that you're at right now,
Mm,
walk us through detail, like how did that go? Like what were the steps that
mm,
really made the change and got you to the point where you're at right now? And then
yeah,
tell us a little bit more at like what you and Nikon are doing like right now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I remember when we first joined, when we talked about, kind of what we needed to do, because at that point it was still just me and Nikon, I remember. So you basically just told us, yeah, Milan, do cold calls, Nikon, do the media buying. All right, let's fix the ads in the meantime. Uh, and then when we launched the ads, I remember we were just signing more and more clients. It went really quickly. I mean, as you said, we've only been in the program for like 3 months, or we've been working with you for 3 months. So everything really shifted when we started running the ads, and I was getting booked appointments. It went really quickly. I mean, we signed a lot of clients, and right now we're at, I mean, I think we have like 20, 25 active clients here and there. Some people pause, some people start up again, but around 20, 25. And we also have, I have one closer now, one setter. Nikon has two extra media buyers. So, I mean, for us right now, it's more about managing them, right? And
Yeah,
finding other ways to, continuously grow the business. So, Nikon is working on our ads. I'm still doing some closing, but mostly I'm training the setters and closer and just yeah, making sure that like machinery operates smoothly, uh, you
amazing.
know. And we've closed a lot of deals. Our prices are a bit higher than the other agencies here in Sweden, so we do a kind of hefty startup fee, which is like between 2 and 3K, and then we do like a 1K monthly retainer fee. Uh,
Nice.
you know, yeah, I mean, so we're up at like 15K MRR at the moment, and obviously with the startup fees, we've made a lot of more money than that as well. Yeah, yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. We were just talking about like the total collected in new contracts in just like the previous like month. And that was even with
yeah,
like the ads like momentarily being like turned off
yeah, exactly.
even.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh
exactly. Yeah, yeah. I
which is
think we
like,
did a, I think we did a post on it on your school, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
freaking insane.
yeah. It was like 20K, something like that.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, in like a week or something. And then the total contract signed, because like the total worth, because you guys signed people for like 6 months, right?
Yeah, we do
Total.
6 month contracts. I mean, it's a bit mixed in there. Sometimes we do three because we sign clients as well that has like, you know, every clinic situation is different, right? Some might, go on holiday 3 months later. Then I'm not going to sign a 6 month contract with them. Then it might be
Exactly.
like a 3 month contract. But I mean, since we started this program, I mean, the total like contract value signed, if you know what I mean, the total
Yeah.
revenue that it will bring us, I mean, it's easily above like 150K
Sick.
euros, easily. Yeah,
Insane.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's insane, man.
From 2K a month to that, I mean, it's a big
That's
difference.
it's a big difference. And
Yeah.
and the funny thing is that when I really think about it, like, and that's always the case with like experienced agency owners, or
Mm.
like it's not about doing new things.
No,
It's just
no.
about optimizing the things that you already have, just making them better, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I've noticed also with you guys. It's like when we started, the only thing that I've done with you guys is just amplify what you already were doing. Just like tell you guys, hey, like
Yeah.
we just do this and we just let's make it better with better systems, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what you did. And now you went to that. Like that's just
Mm.
the proof that getting to at least like 50K a month, 60K a month, that's like the only thing that is needed to like
Yeah.
do that. Just repeat what's working. That's it.
Yeah.
And it does me really well to see that, and that you guys are now doing so well. And now, still traveling still,
Yeah.
and enjoying the life now with this
More is
this
coming. More
business.
is coming. I
uh
always like to say that,
yeah,
I mean, everyone that starts goes on this journey, SMMA or an online business. We obviously all have like big goals and dreams. So yeah, always more is coming.
Yeah,
We
100%.
got excited things coming up.
Hundred
So
percent, man. Hundred
yeah.
percent. Milan, walk us through for the last couple of minutes of this call. Like, walk us through
Mm,
like your goals with Nikon, for the new year, because now it's December at the
mm,
moment of recording this.
yeah.
What are your guys' goals for the next year? What are you already thinking of? Like, is it building out the team, 2xing what you've done this year, 3xing it? Like, what is kind of your mindset with Nikon, where you guys
Mm,
wanna grow this too?
yeah, yeah. So we definitely want to build like a really stable team. I mean, obviously it's kind of new for us to run a team. So uh, develop, a stable team, develop all the systems around that. Since it's still new, there's still a lot of improvement that needs to be done. Um, Other than that, like, yeah, we obviously want to scale like crazy. I mean, our end goal is like 100K a month, really. And then obviously looking at other opportunities as well, other businesses to build. I mean, we're like already, pulling ourselves out of the business quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
I remember Nikon talked with you. He was doing like landing pages at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're not really doing that. So the stress is kind of gone from our shoulders. It's like equally distributed through all the employees and stuff like that. So I feel a lot calmer, and I feel like because when you're in that stressed state as well, you can't really look into the future, your
Right.
goals. You're just putting out fires everywhere.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I've gotten the opportunity to really, think about, oh, okay, what do I actually want, and get back into that state where I feel like everything is possible, right? And that's
100%.
also something I get with you guys. When I talk to you guys, I feel like everything is possible.
Yeah.
That's also one thing when you're doing it alone, your own mind starts, that's not possible, that's too big, and then I talk with you that is doing really well, right? Or
Yeah.
someone else in the community that is making 80K a month, and I'm like, well, that guy is not that different to me, right?
Yeah.
It's just my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100K a month,
100%. I love it,
easy.
man. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. And I can't
yeah,
wait to work with you guys and just even more, and just like hands-on take this baby to that.
yep,
The
yep.
first 3 months go from 2K to 150 collected, and now go to, just like 1 million collected. That I
Yeah.
mean, even with like, what you guys are doing, and the
Mm,
MRR right now, like, I think it's very, very doable.
yeah.
When you take a look at your guys' journey, because you've waited a long time, of course, to go into like a program similar to
Mm,
ours, and it's,
yep.
I don't really say like a program. It's more like it's like an entire like system, pretty much, like pretty much what you come into. If
Yeah.
someone were to watch this video, and be at the same situation, or like
Mm,
you guys that you were in,
yep.
what tip would you maybe give your older self, or that person
Yeah.
that is like still on the verge of like, hey, shall I do this? Shall I go and pretty much
Mm,
make that step? Or
yeah.
like what would you say to that person, and like just give them as like tips? Maybe someone that's watching can take something away from it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Nikon and I talked about this as well, right? After we joined your program and we got these results, like the only thought were like, why the hell didn't we do this sooner, right?
Yeah.
Because there were obviously in the beginning, it took a long time for us to even, get it going. It took like 6 months to a year to, get a few clients, and that's a really long time if you think about it. It's a really long time. Sure, there are things that you need to learn and experience. But I mean, it's much better to, I mean, get help from someone that has already done it. It will shorten that time span a lot. I mean, so looking at it now from where I am now and all the time I've put into this, the only regret I have is that I didn't get help from someone that has already done it, right? Because it would save a lot of headache and we would have a lot more cash in the bank at
Mm,
this moment,
mm,
saved up from,
mm.
previously.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. People are scared of joining these programs, but I would just say, I mean, you got nothing to lose, do it, and you will get. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, everything will just speed up. Everything will go quicker. If you're someone that, I was always like someone that felt a lot of doubt. Okay, will this work?
Mm,
Will I actually succeed? And I can only honestly say that that is completely gone. And I think that is just because I have you guys like on my team.
yeah.
I can always look to you guys if I get a thought like, "Oh, I can't do this, I can't do 100K a month." I just think of like Stefan, and where I'm in your journey, right?
Yeah.
And then I get that feeling of hope and like, okay, anything is possible.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's also very, very dependent on, because there are so many people out there that
Mm,
just don't care for the people.
yeah.
And for me, it's always been like, how can I do more for you? Like, it's great that you're doing now this amount, but
Mm,
like I'm already thinking like, okay,
yeah,
how can you make it go further? How can you work less? How can you make it
yeah,
more efficient? What can we
yeah,
do? Can we optimize your high level system? Can we optimize your ads? Can we optimize your conversion? Can we
yeah,
make your clients happier so they stay longer? Like, what are
yeah,
things we can do together to make it better? And I think that's something that people just don't care. And especially it's
yeah.
also what I tell you guys as well. Like, care for your clients, right? And then the
Exactly.
rest will
Yeah.
come. Like, they will stay. Um,
Exactly, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
that's one thing I appreciate as well. Like it's always if you have ideas or something like that, you're the one reaching out, right? We don't have
yeah,
to chase you. Like you come up with ideas and we're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it, you know.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you're really, really helpful when it comes to that, I must
Amazing,
say.
man. Amazing to
Yeah,
hear, man.
yeah.
Appreciate it. And yeah, as I said, like, okay, man. And last thing, maybe, is there anything else you would like to share with the people watching, or anything you would like to leave them with, as a, a successful agency owner that is
Mm,
gonna get to the 100K a month without a doubt? Is there anything else you would like to leave the people with? Maybe some last thoughts or anything from your end for them?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have one thing and it was like after summer where I just got this thought that just go all in, right? That's one thing. Just do it fully, completely, you know, invest in a coach, a mentor, invest in your ads, invest in yourself. Just go all in. Don't look back, you know, just and keep going, even though it gets hard, right? Because we were down at 2K a month. That's pretty bad. Like a lot of people would have given up at that point.
Yeah.
I was close to giving up, but instead of giving up, I was like, yeah, let's double down. Let's just go more all in, you know, and it worked out. So yeah, if you wanna succeed in this space, I think the biggest thing is to never give up and just keep going.
Amazing,
Yeah,
man. I love it. I love it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
let that be a forefront for someone, a principle that someone should
yeah,
take away from this
definitely.
conversation, which is just go all in. And
Yep.
sometimes don't think of like, okay, what can be this. Of course,
Mm,
you need to, think of the risks involved, but like, at the end of the day, you just got to make a step. And if you don't, you will never
yep.
know the answer. So amazing.
Yeah.
Milan, thank you so much for taking the time, man. I
Thank you,
really,
man.
really, really appreciate it. And I
Yeah,
definitely think that the people have gotten tremendous value from this interview. So
yeah,
if, not if, when you do 100K next year, we're going to have, I'm going to have you fly out to Dubai, you and Nikon,
for
and
sure.
we're going
Yeah,
to do a live interview.
yeah, that would
Um,
be good.
yeah, so we're gonna do that. Thank you once again, man, and thank you guys also
Thank
for
you.
watching. Hope you enjoy this. We'll be back soon with more videos, so take a look out for the channel on that. For now, that time being, thank you for watching again, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Milan, thank you once again, and see you
Thank
too, man.
you.
Have a good
See
one.
you, man. Have a good one. Ciao.